What's up, guys? Welcome to Zappcon 2014 in Fresno, California. This is your event organizer, Sammy.
What's up, yo?
I've actually known this guy for a really long time, so I'm interested to see how he got into this.
Excellent.
How's it going, Sammy?
I met, it's going good, man, sorry. I met MJ a long time ago. I used to teach, or I still teach artwork at a small private school in town. And he said he was into comics. I told him I was into comics. And we just got to be friends. And he said, you know, come over and hang out sometime. And we just started hanging out. And he's like, hey, dude, what do you think about like doing a Comic-Con? And I was just like, I'm totally down.
Yeah.
And so then we kind of forged a group, or he more like put it together. We forged a group with some other people, Jennifer from Crazy Squirrel, David who does like all our media and marketing. Me and my wife jumped in, and that's kind of where it just kind of spun out into what it is now.
Come on.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Zappcon 2014, Fresno, California. We're with the New Media Club from Fresno City College, and our guests today are
Celeste and Emily.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Cool. So what do you got going on here today?
This here is the Geeks with Wives and Capes booth. So they do like podcasts, YouTube videos, things like that. And they're essentially just married guys who also have wives and kids. But that doesn't stop them from liking comics and movies and all that other stuff.
Geek Club, right?
Geek Club,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Geek Club to the extreme.
This is actually Casey Walsh. He is one of the men that does the podcast for
hello.
Geeks with
How's it
Wives.
going? Good, how are you guys?
So he can actually tell you a lot more about the podcast, what they talk about.
Sweet. So, yeah, the podcast. What do you got?
It's a conversational podcast. We try to have a lot of fun, make it a lot of funny. We do impressions, jokes, but mainly it's about comic books, video games, TV, movies, and we have guests every week. So we've had Jeff Wadlow on, who was the director of Kick-Ass 2.
Oh, nice.
We've had Frank Barbary, who writes multiple comics for DC and Marvel and Dark Horse and Image. We're going to have Tara Patrick on in a few weeks, if you guys are familiar with her and her work. So yeah, so we have a variety of guests, and it's every week, Thursdays at 8 p.m. You can find us on YouTube or on wives.com.
Come on.
I've never touched a snake.
Well, there now you can't say that.
Yeah. What kind of snake is
That
this?
is called a Kenyan sandbow. In fact, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Tremors.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a graboid. That's what they based the movie on, right there.
This is it?
That's it. That's a male.
Feels crazy.
And this is a full-size female.
Nice. Wow. Oh, I don't do bugs. Oh. Oh.
Madagascar giant hissing cockroach.
Oh my. Okay. Awesome. Sweet. No, that's cool. Go ahead. Never mind. I'm good. Oh my god. Oh man. This is great. So what kind of tarantula is that?
This is your basic California brown tarantula.
Should I?
Sure. Put your hand out in front of mine.
Wow. And how old is this guy?
He's actually about 15 years old.
Pretty friendly, seems like.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Unless you're a Niner fan.
Oh, I'm not.
Not today, anyway.
Not today, yeah. I'm good.
You stick your finger out like this.
Oh, okay.
Snakes have a prehensile tail, just like a monkey. They will automatically grab on to whatever they can to hang on to so that they don't fall.
Oh, that's awesome. How did you get into this?
Well, I've been a huge Star Wars fan for a long time. In 8th grade, I remember I went on a road trip with my mom,
and she bought me an episode of Star Wars Insider. Yeah. And in Bantha Tracks, which is the segment in the back of it, they talked about the 501st. That was actually the first time I really heard about the 501st. It started in 1999. Actually, I think it was started back in 1997. I'm a little bit off on my facts, but
This is like the Fresno chapter.
this is we're part of Central California Garrison. So California is split up, and this is the easiest way to explain it. It's split up in 3 different garrisons. The top of California down to Bakersfield is split up like 2, kind of like cut off by the I-5. I-5 East is us, we're Central California Garrison. I-5 West is Golden Gate Garrison, and then Bakersfield down is Southern California Garrison. Nice. So I mean, and it's in over I think 50 different countries. We have 700, I think 7,000, close to 7,000 or more members. Wow. So yeah, we do a lot. I mean, we raise millions of dollars in charity a year. So
that's awesome. I was born in Clovis, raised mostly in Fresno. Nice, nice. Right on. And ever since my childhood and stuff, I've always liked like medieval fantasy things, and I've always wanted to LARP. Like I've just seen like people, you know, like dressing up in medieval garb, and I've always thought of Ren fairs and stuff. And then I found this group, and like 3 years strong, and I have not been like happier. My weekends are never better spent than out here. The leg, normally on our field, you would go down to a knee and that leg would be dead. But on this concrete and stuff, we don't want you doing that. So your leg is planted. You can pivot around it, but you cannot move it. Yes. If your arm is struck, if you have a sword or anything in your hand, you drop it and put the arm behind your back, it is lopped off. So, any combination of 2 limbs, arm, 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 leg, 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 dead. Core, dead. And B-roll shot. Ready? Fight!
So tell me a little bit about this game. It's called Way to Gold.
Way to Gold is a free, freemium-based model game. As long as you can get internet connection. This is a level-based game. It'll have 250 levels. Once you finish the final level, you will win a gold coin worth $500 or gold equivalent.
That's incredible. So this is a locally developed app. You're here local in Fresno, right?
That's correct.
So I saw this app. We're gonna get some film of it in a second. This is really, really impressive. This is really slick. I'm super excited. I'm gonna go ahead and download this when I get home. Is it on Android, Apple, iOS?
Currently, it'll be available on all 3 platforms. It was built on Unity, so the usability of all 3 is very well.
Yeah, that's awesome. I wish I could build a game like that. That's really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this.
Thank you very much.